My number one stock I've held for a long time is a number one leader in applied robotics with a ton of funding and a ton of robotics and resources that they're actually using in realistic applications. Their robotics unit not only advances technology, but it also literally helps them with what they mainly do for their entire company. They're not the leader in one section, they're the leader in three different separate sections for three strong and three different sectors that are going to keep being more innovated in the future. Of course, it is not rich tech robotics. I'm not really a fan of small and speculative plays. Hate me all you want. This is a stock that actually, if you look at the gains, hasn't actually got its the growth it's deserved in the last year or last 5 years compared to other people. A lot of people like to look for these small plays, but personally, I like large monopolistic companies that have the chance to stay at the top and keep winning because they're the big dogs on the top of the stock market. They're the leader in cloud services. They're the leader in e-commerce platforms and applied robotics. That company I'm talking about is Amazon, and it was my largest holding, and it still is for a long time, just passed up by Bitmine recently. Fundamentally, its main e-commerce platform has no competition at all. If you're in the United States and you order something online, it's going to be from Amazon. Robotics are making it easier through shipping and drones, through shipping, and also inside the warehouse, taking jobs literally away from people as of right now. Moving boxes, all that stuff. Really simple stuff that robotics can be applied to right now, and not the robotics into the 50 years that people think robotics should be. Real world applications. Currently, the also largest cloud behind the cloud provider, with second place coming to Azure from Microsoft and Google closely behind, with Amazon still in a dominant lead. And of course, they have Amazon Fresh stores, they have the streaming service Amazon Prime Video, possibly the most underrated stock of all the Mac 7 right now. It was Google before, but they're getting the love it deserves, and that was my second largest holding, which has shot up like a ton. I know you guys love your small speculative stocks and even IPOs like I do, but personally, a larger position of my proportion is going to be in large companies I know are going to do well into the future, and not take my chances on something that has a lesser chance of being at the top in the very end through recessions, through market conditions from 10 years from now. Yes, small speculative interest rates are down, very good market conditions, extremely crazy, the most crazy bull market you've ever experienced. Your small caps and your speculative stocks are doing well, amazing right now, but that hasn't been the case for a long time. This is a little period where they're actually doing amazing. So later on, I encourage you, when your portfolio does great, you need to take a little more safe positions. And of course, you can have as many moonshot plays as you want, as long as you're allocating a specific amount to different places and you have a safe amount set aside. Either in ETFs, large caps, whatever you gotta do what you gotta do to make money. At the end of the day, if you're making money, you're doing great. This is just my personal thought process.